The Modian Curators' psionic potential has finally been tapped, further improving our research capabilities and our general potential as a species. What's more, an opportunity has been presented by the Fallen Empire presently attacking the Dathakan Horde. An opportunity we literally cannot afford to pass up. Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris First Contact in our Clandestine Curiosity series. I am going to go out on a massive limb. I'm going to give the order for my 2 fleets to arrive here in Obeshoth together. And I'm also, as soon as I can, going to bring some science ships down to travel through these natural wormholes and see what's on the other side, once we've, of course, hit some of these territories. But I'm going to attack the Dathakan Horde. We found out at the end of the last episode that they're now inferior compared to us. I think that they're probably inferior because of what's happening with these guys. And we have a bit of an economic crisis on our hands right now. The last thing that you would think I would want to do is declare war. On the contrary, I actually think that capturing some additional systems from a devouring swarm like the Dathakan Horde could be exactly what I need to do in order to gain some additional economic potential. For example, in this system we have 11 minerals and 5 energy, in addition to the society research. We have 5 energy here, 3 energy there, and more society and looks like engineering research potential. Look at this. Look at this. There's just so much. And yes, there are planets as well that I would need to take, but I have armies. Let me see if I have intel on these worlds. Espionage. This is what I wanted. I was looking at the wrong display. All right, only 298. I could also train psionic armies, which I haven't researched yet. So actually taking their planets could be a little bit more effortful as an endeavor. But even just holding some of their territory, taking it from them while their attention is split, this could be the moment. Now that I know that their fleet power is inferior to mine, this could be the moment to hit them back as hard as I possibly can, because while I'm hitting them, the Fallen Empire will presumably be able to continue to wreak havoc. Because, I mean, look at this. This is a massive fleet that's just destroying them. So let's do a little bit of tag teaming, shall we? That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it, for better or for worse. So one thing I do need to do is continue to sell off some of these rare resources. It's been very difficult to do this consistently over the last episode because we are just... the economy is in such a strained state as I continue to grow all of these different populations. Look who's talking. After months of painful research, oh yeah, this is Ubume's baby. Our psychics have succeeded in making contact with the consciousness in possession of the ghost ship Ubume. Possessing only a rudimentary vocabulary, the synthetic lifeform was nevertheless able to express itself through feelings and impressions. The child's loneliness was palpable, as was its joy in finally making contact with other minds. It also seems to have taken a liking to our science vessel, playfully gliding throughout the helo system alongside the ship, much like the calf of a waterborne cetacean around its mother. At last, the haunting of the helo system has come to a happy end. Excuse me, my lacrimal glands are acting up. Aw. Aw. All right. Well, that's a happy ending. We'll take it. All right, and I'm going to keep things on like speed 1 and 2-ish, because I need to keep an eye on my energy and my minerals and my food while I'm fighting. So we're going to be juggling a good bit here. Probably time for Guardian Point Defense. Let's go ahead and do that. We're also a month away from that Ascension perk research being done. So that could... I might be able to make a choice here.
Complete.
Oh, wow. Lots of choices. All right, new research. Habitability +5. Okay, that's good. Psionic Army. That's the obvious choice. Psionic Army. Defense platform damage +10%. Yeah, I don't want robot workers. As tempting as that would be, I don't want to invite a machine uprising right now. There's already been one. Let's not tempt fate. All right, Devastator torpedoes. How about that? Anything I can do here? Nope. All right, Ascension perk time. We just researched a new Ascension perk. So, we could be Lords of War, have an additional mercenary enclave fighting for us, and have diplomatic weight from fleet power added given an additional 25% boost. Any diplomatic weight that we gain from fleet power would be 25% more. We could research the Colossus project, which seems a little bit aggressive for a pacifist empire. We could make terraforming cheaper, and we could terraform worlds into Gaia planets. We could unlock galactic force projection, naval capacity plus 80, fleet command limit plus 20. That would immediately solve our naval capacity problem, but that might be a little bit too specific of a usage of an ascension perk. And I don't know that it fits the greater narrative that we're going for with the Modian Curators, so I might not do that, but I'll think about it. Defender of the Galaxy, damage to endgame crisis factions, that's tempting. Interstellar Dominion, we don't really need that anymore. Grasp the Void, starbase capacity plus 5. Ooh. Now this one right here, let me tell you. Grasp the Void is actually tempting, because I could build a number of additional starbases that could right away collect a lot of the extra trade value. So this is one that actually would help me defend myself. Ooh, yeah, that's really tempting. Also, Imperial Prerogative is always tempting. So what are we currently looking at? Still 188. So 99, basically empire size would go down to 552. I don't think it would be really worth it, to tell you the truth. Voidborn. Habitat, habitability, so habitats would be better. Megastructure build speed, megastructure build capacity. That one's also tempting, but we can do that one later. Xenocompatibility, so we can have crossbreeding between different species. And immigration pool would be increased by 33%. Everyone come live with us. It's a fun time. Arcology project. Thus shall we make a world of the city and a city of the world. You know what? I've got to go for what I think is the best balance between a practical solution to our current problems and also something that could help us continue to grow going forward. All right, so we can, of course, also terraform a couple of planets. I haven't forgotten about that. Well, I kind of have forgotten about it because we've had such an energy shortage problem. But now let me look around and find the places that have the most obvious opportunities. And this is mainly, I'm thinking in terms of new stations. And also, I'm going to think in terms of stations that could protect trade. Like, so Saldanope actually needs a station there to protect trade. So we can do that. So that's 2 in an obvious position there. There's the Krant station. We're going to expand some stations too. It looks like if I were to do something in Rish, or maybe in Emer. Yeah, in Emer. Let's do that. And then finally in Franfred, which this is just good anyway, because a lot of these are along our central kind of highway that we've built, and it'll help us lock down that territory to the best of our ability. So, yay. All right, so we have one fleet that's already arrived, another that's going to arrive in 80 days. Looking good. Shortages aren't good, but everything else is looking good. Hang on, let's see how quickly those will be built. Also, can I go ahead and upgrade some of these? I was going to upgrade... I think I was going to upgrade Balawar, which I can upgrade. And then I was going to upgrade Ladelicon, I think. Yeah, well, Let's do Ladelicon, because I'm already building a new station in Krant, which technically, I suppose, is not necessary. I still have to repair those ring worlds too. There's a lot of potential happening here, but the economic situation has been much more troublesome than I anticipated, given how much territory I have. So... Alright, I want to expand here, but I also don't want to expand. All right, so we're bringing in a good number of additional alloys and such, and remember, we're about to be done with the lane here, so let me see what else I can do. Yep, we're going to go ahead and add a hyper relay to that system, and we'll start building it out towards bin 2. Oh good, they've arrived. Okay. Now, our war philosophy does not allow us to declare war. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, we can't actually declare war. Oh, that is the biggest frickin'... I thought because they were a devouring swarm, we would be able to attack them. But we have to wait for them to attack me. Oh, I was going to be so excited. I mean, I guess it does kind of go against the ethos a little bit of what I'm doing, but man. Okay, well, I'm still going to keep an eye on that, but that's an opportunity squandered in a lot of ways. Not really squandered by me directly, but like because of the way that the species is set up, I can't jump on that. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay. I really thought that because they were a devouring swarm, I would be able to attack. But I suppose not. Alright, so I need to get these additional stations set up as soon as possible.
We grow ever stronger.
Alright, perfect. Alright, now that might help in some ways right away. I know I don't need to build the trade hubs, but if I build the trade hub, then I can build the off-world trading company, which provides additional trade value. And that is guaranteed. So you bet I'm going to go there. All right, Franfred, yeah, same thing. And I just want to protect the trade value as well. This should be really good and helpful for like everything. And we can already see the energy shortage has gone down considerably. It might continue to go down. Yep, it's gone in one move. All right, we still have more to do. This upgrade will help too. But we're finally moving in the right direction a little bit more obviously. It's kind of like when if you're swimming back up to the surface after diving down really deep, or maybe if you were in trouble down underneath the water, like someone watching from the surface isn't necessarily able to see that you're making progress and coming back up to the surface right away. So it's like, okay, well, they're just stuck down there. What's happening? But now it's like, it's more obvious. It's more visible. Like we're coming back up to the surface, you know, we're going to be okay. So that's a good feeling to have. Energy weapon attack speed plus 5%. That's tempting, but I kind of want to just knock out some of these other technologies first. Is it worth it more now? We can talk about this in the comments if you want. Is it worth it more now to have the cloud lightning and arc lightning weapons? I've never considered them worthwhile. Have they been changed? I didn't see anything in the notes as I prepared for this series that they had really been changed a lot over the last few years. But I don't know. I really don't know. Ooh, Port Gloria is ready for an upgrade. Perfect. Unfortunately, it doesn't really have mining district slots, but that's okay. Alright, it looks like you are actually able to do some upgrades, so let's have you upgrade at Kerbal. That's kind of perfect. They're all in good positions. I do, however, have to make sure that I don't run out of minerals again. Food is also equalizing as we speak, so that is solving itself kind of the way that I thought. And it looks like there's a little bit more trade value down here, and there's a good argument to be made for putting a station here. So let's go ahead and put a station here that can both defend this area and collect that trade value, because we have the capacity now to do that. That ascension perk really helped.
Ships ready for action.
All right, so they're done.
The fleet has been refitted.
All right, so you're in Kerbal, which means you're ready to receive orders. Let me go ahead and send them all the way to Manward, though. And I want them to patrol from Manward as they kind of protect trade value.
Research complete.
Sonic Army research is done. Good. Naval capacity plus 30. That probably is the one.
Research
Hey,
complete.
pause. What are you doing, game? I'm still doing the thing where I unpause out of habit. But the game is now staying paused when it should. And I'm trying to train myself not to do that. We're getting there, slowly but surely. All right, so I think I'm going to go for the naval capacity bonus for more than one. I mean, yes, it would address our current issue, but it's more than that. All right, I'm just going to start knocking out some of these cheaper technologies. They're not going to take that long to finish, and the more of them I get rid of, the more likely we are to start seeing endgame techs that will really help in a lot of ways. All right, let's see if there's additional slots that I can build in. Yeah, we're still building a lot of the basic, like, hangar bay stuff. Alien megastructure. The Notch Clock Settlement has started building a science nexus. Okay, that's great. I'm thrilled for you. You're taking advantage of that territory you stole from me, and you're building the thing that I wish I could be building right now, but I can't because I didn't have the territory that you stole from me. Yes, I'm blaming you, and there's nothing you can do about it. We've received some rather troubling reports regarding the deteriorating health of scientist Bertha Castle-Ross. Her haggard appearance makes it look as though she has aged nearly 20 years. The burden of duty can be a heavy thing to bear. So, scientist has gained the substance abuser trait. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so how am I doing on minor artifacts? Because I think I can probably, sell to private collectors again. Find peaceful applications again. Let's go for the ancient fad, just to keep that going. And then I could reverse engineer and get society research. Nice. Still seeing a bit of a problem, but now that we no longer have a shortage in both energy and look at how much the energy situation is reversed thanks to just that new trade.
We grow ever stronger.
That is fantastic. All right, so that hyper relay is being built. Let's go ahead and build one there. And I want you to build one in Vendemiatrix. Ooh. Now, I was going to build a stronghold, but I don't know if that's as necessary now because we're researching an increase to that. So what I think I'd rather do is something that will more directly help with everything else, like another ancient refinery. By the way, that's probably one of the things that's been driving the mineral shortage. How many ancient refineries I've built. Probably why. Worth it, though. I mean, can you argue? Nope, you can't. Totally worth it. Yeah, I'm going to build research labs. I need to continue focusing on making sure that my research speed stays nice and high. If nothing else in this series, with the road bumps that I've faced, I want to have a really advanced level of technology. I want to be able to take everyone on. I already have the ancient weaponry, but I think I can do even better. All right, so now it looks like the energy shortage is completely solved. Finally. That's so satisfying. Holy crap, after all this time. All right, you build a hyper relay there. And then move to Nordak so you can build one there eventually.
Intellectual booty.
Oh, what have we here? X-ray crackers, very good. Let's research the... I'm going to go ahead and research the shield capacitor to get rid of that cheap tech. Same basic logic of endgame research, like just knock out the smaller techs that you've been putting off so that you have room for other cooler options. And I am going to give the order to reinforce this fleet a little more. We're going to push it with the naval... Oh, are you freaking kidding me? That was fast. That was really fast. Okay. There we go. All right, mineral shortage resolved. Unfortunately, we do have the situation now because I didn't catch it in time. But it's okay.
Intellectual booty.
Devastator torpedoes. Ooh, we finally have a mineral-related endgame tech. That's what I've been pushing for. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's go ahead and add additional Titan hit points. That's a rare technology. Who knows when we'll see that one again if we don't take care of it right frickin' now. So the sad thing is, all of these additional stations that I've built... Alright, so this station down here, I want to have you collect. Yeah. And then I want to have you upgrade, because you need to be stronger.
Intellectual booty.
Shield capacitor's done. Very good. Advanced shields. Same thing. Just going for the cheapest techs on the list now. I want to get rid of those that I've been putting off. And also have access to the additional technologies that follow them. Alright, this is going much, much, much better.
Technology secured.
They have capacity plus 30. Problem solved. So that energy situation is going to get even better now. On top of that... There's so many things. Ship fire rate plus 5%. No, let's go for leader lifespan first. Neville's Bay is finally ready for an upgrade. Let's see what else we can do here. This is a factory world. But to tell you the truth, I mean, I suppose I do. Yeah, alright, fine. I'll build another I'll build another industrial district. It's fine. You got me. I do need to make sure I build all the districts, not just one type. High war exhaustion in one of our wars. Honestly, what are you guys even doing? It's the Union of Latrepian Stars. How are you still fighting them? Like, just kill them. I mean, the heavy war exhaustion is not going to affect us economically. We're not really involved in that war. That honestly caught me by surprise because I'd forgotten about that freaking thing. All right. Let's go ahead. I forgot to send my fleets on patrol. So what we're going to do, I'm going to have them finish these upgrades really quickly.
Grow ever stronger.
And then send them on patrol as soon as I can. And that'll help even more with the energy shortage. That's probably why the energy overage is going away. If I had to guess. That's probably why. Alright, let's research advanced food processing. Nothing more to do in my planets at the moment. Just need to get these upgrades done. Yeah, we need to get the ships patrolling. I imagine the buildup. Incoming Vivisandia rate. Really? Didn't you threaten this already? Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't just threaten it. They actually did show up. So I say bring it on, because I have a fleet.
The fleet has been refitted.
I have a fleet down there that's ready for them now. All right, so why don't you go ahead and just come down here, because I need you to patrol through this area anyway, and I'll give you fresh orders again when you're done. Because you can travel through the hyperlane network, which is mostly completely built.
Spaceborne sighted on stranger tides.
What? Raiding fleet. Okay, that's just the notification that the raiding fleet's on the way. Alright, so it looks like they're coming... Are they... Wait, are they coming through the L gate? Or they were just in the L gate system?
Booty.
They were just in the L gate system. That terrified me for a moment. I was like, is the L gate already open? That can't be. Ooh, elite cloaking. That's like the choice. Yep. Ah, and the ship aura. So what's this? Chance to evade. This is the ancient target scrambler. For anything in range of my Titans. Yep, let's go for that while we can. Yeah, you can tell that I'm working with improved research speed. It's awesome.
Has been refitted.
All right, go ahead and reinforce, please. And then come down to Monzon. I'm going to try and defend our new station that just got built. Resolution has been passed. Which resolution? Tianqi Pest Control. All right. We have a favor with the Juparans. That is freaking funny. All right, hang on. I have some additional things I can do now. Finally. Finally. Okay. Birchville is an agro world at the moment. Sure. We'll go ahead and add another zone of that type. This is an industrial world, which... that's fine, I guess. One thing I can potentially do now... let's take a look at this. I haven't done this in a good while. There might be some trade buildings that I can upgrade, and that would further improve everything. Literally everything. So this is a tech world right now, and I have the mineral purification plants, but I don't know. I kind of want to replace that with something else now that I'm looking at it. I will deal with that when I come to it, though. Now let's upgrade you. Oh, wow, that's everything already. Okay. Okay, then. Be that way. Okay, so we're mostly done. Okay, I'll leave that for now. Let's not do too much upgrading at once. Scientists revealed as psychic. Rosalind Thornycroft gains the psychic trait, granting the following effects. Research speed plus 10%, research speed psionics plus 10%, survey speed plus 25. So, where is she? Alright. Oh, that's unfortunate. She's assisting research, and she doesn't really have... Yeah, if a technology comes up that is psionic related, then I will call on her. Where is this Vivisandia raid, by the way? Oh. Here they are. Are you gonna actually attack me, or what you doing? Following a long period of growing support for the Latrepian unity. Oh, they're probably here. That's what it is. They're probably going to come through here. So my fleet's going to be well positioned to take them on. This will be fun to watch right as the episode ends. It's like, bring it on. The last time they tried this, it did not go well for them. Like, at all. Like, at all. It was kind of funny. We mopped the floor with them despite being kind of evenly matched, which was highly entertaining. Okay, now we just have 130 days. I don't know if that fleet will arrive in time, because they're basically traveling through Dithakan space on the other side of the galaxy to get the other wormhole. Which is where? Yeah, they're here. Yeah, so I guess the other wormhole is which one? We need to figure out which wormhole goes where. So if they're traveling to this wormhole in Kandara, we now know where this one goes, which is good. This wormhole is very close to the home system. If the Dithakans attack me, they are in for a world of hurt. Since we're pacifist, we're not going to be able to do anything about it. The end of the Cernian Council. Oh, sad day. Finders Keepers. A particularly observant operative on the Najklak Stellar Mandate has laid their grappling fins on part of a Najklak's encryption key. Nice. Extra code breaking on them for a while. I can do some additional messing around, can't I? Can we acquire an asset on them? Because it really seems like we need that on them. Oh, nice. One of the assets that we have is actually a rebel. I haven't spied on the Thorquell Pact in a while, but... Okay. So, we're acquiring an asset on all 4 of our major spy networks. Council election imminent. Are we one of the top 3? Are we? Hang on. We are! We're one of the top 3! Holy crap, we might be on the council in just a moment. So we'll let that pass. Meanwhile, we'll see if the Vivisandian raid fleet... I'm guessing that's what they're doing. They're traveling all the way through. Let's watch them for a moment. Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's going to take them a minute to even get to us, which is freaking funny. Like, okay, fine. What is it that you think you're going to do? I'm going to destroy you like I did last time. But by all means, come see me. It's okay. I haven't built any alien zoos yet. Ferris Bay might be a decent place for an alien zoo. Although I think I'll do a research institute instead. Barrel overload. Oh. Have we been sitting on... How long has that been sitting there? I thought I'd already ordered that a long time ago, but that's going to be done in seconds. That's only 500 society research. So that could be helpful. Rowdy bunch. Okay. Yeah, that's been a problem for a while. Thankfully, it's a newer colony, so it's not affecting us too much. So we're back to having a slight energy shortage. Probably on account of not having the fleets on patrol. We're going to keep juggling a little bit here. I don't like it. But one thing I can do, since I have so many alloys, I can go like here, and I can go ahead and build the new trade hub. I can build the new hangar bay here. And then at the chalk station, I could upgrade you, but we're not going to do that just yet. Yeah, see the Krant station, I can now do an upgrade here. The Amir station, I can do an upgrade here, which I will do. And the Nordak station, I can do an upgrade, but I won't just yet.
A special project is finished.
There we go. Savage spores. So we could utilize the cave mushrooms or let them die. Let's go ahead and utilize them.
Information in the situation log.
Utilize them, please. I don't know how I missed that. Alright, Iroquois. Interesting new opportunity here. This is currently an industrial world, and we have it assigned as such, but I think it's going to make more sense for me to designate it a mining planet. And let that mining district. Cloud and Strife. I see what you did there. Industrial facilities have been built over the outlets for the fungus-infested cave systems. Apart from filtering and regulating the spread of spores, these plants can also convert any excess spore clouds into useful exotic gases. Population growth is increased as the somewhat randy inhabitants of Port Tamberworth satisfy their urges more frequently, which unfortunately also means that the level of violence and conflict is somewhat higher on Port Tamberworth. So this is spore events. Gas plant engineer jobs. Population will now grow considerably faster, but they will be not as happy. That's the price of progress. Acknowledged. Council election is imminent. Let's let that progress. It's going to happen in 20 days. Because I'm okay with... I'm okay with getting elected to the council right at the end of this episode. That's totally fine. Alright, so that's a new aura for the Titan. Command limit. Oh man, so many good choices. Interstellar Assembly might be a good call at this point. Let's go ahead and research that. It's only going to take about 4 years. A little bit more than 3 years. Between 3 and 4. Alright, acknowledged. Acknowledged. Got lots of spy operations at once. Okay, we're about 33 minutes into the episode. We're waiting for the Vivisandian raid to arrive. Where is it? It's going to take him a minute. And it's kind of inconvenient because now I don't have ships patrolling, protecting my trade routes. And so as a consequence of that, I'm going to have to rely on some of these new stations that I'm building, which thankfully I have the alloys now to upgrade them, and they can help secure some of the trade routes a little bit more than they've been secured up to this point. So that's good. But in the next episode, hopefully, it's a long way, the Vivisandians will arrive and we can kick their butts again. Alternatively, I could just, cloak and jump into their territory, which I don't have cloaking devices on my ships right now, but that would be one really fun thing to do. If I was able to, I think I would probably need more advanced energy production, but I could build a fleet, especially if I had mostly smaller ships that cloaked and then snuck into their territory. Oh, how glorious would that be? It's just that doing that, these systems, these are all major bases. A group of small ships would not be able to take this on. I would need to be able to cloak a large fleet. So it's a fun idea, and it certainly fits with clandestine shenanigans that we've been going for the entire series, but not necessarily going to work here. I'll wrap this one up here, and in the next one, again, hopefully the Vivisandians will make it all the way, but we also, I think, will finally be able to resolve our mineral shortage. We're going to keep our energy shortage from re-emerging and continue to grow the economy now that we're back on the surface and we're treading water, and in more than one way, really, since we're an oceanic race of intelligent humanoid dolphins. Things are looking up. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.